activity is the searcher on the other side is making an action to actually go out there and they're doing their research.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
But Simon, there is a concept that even regardless that you've been 25 years, yes, and technology has advanced and changed. Today we have blockchain and things that you didn't even thought that's going to exist 25 years ago. Still, the concept is the same in business, and sometimes we have a new generation of entrepreneurs that they think, well, this is old school, this doesn't work anymore, without realizing that the business principles is there. If you have a product, especially what this broadcast is about, how to get to your first million, how to go from your 0 to 1 and get your product market fit. If you design a product, you have a product, in order to you to get this product market fit, you have to drive traffic, or similar, what is translated today into is to build the community. But how you build the community? You need to send traffic to attract the people that are interested in your product or service to join your community. So at the end of the day, you need to drive traffic to your social media page, your website, whatever place you want your community to hang around. And this is so essential that if you are not working with the right person at this early stage of the company, can break it.
Yeah.
And that's it. You lose your
Yeah,
chance.
absolutely.
This is nobody talks about this, Simon. So I would like to for you to share a little bit more. You have 20 years experience on the field. It seems very simple. Oh, okay, I'm starting my company. And well, this about bringing traffic, I don't care about. I'm not gonna learn anything about it. I'm not gonna understand anything about it. And I'm gonna go and whatever I find in internet quickly that can help me with this, I'm gonna bring it in, and that's all. And by the way, I don't want to pay so much money because I want to find the cheapest one, without realizing that if you don't do this piece correct at the early stage, you don't, in my
No.
opinion. So what message do you have for entrepreneurs out there going from 0 to 1, that they don't take seriously the ability to bring traffic and to bring the right traffic to your organization at the early stage as more cost effective as possible, is what actually is gonna make it or not for your business.
Yeah.
Any
So
any any message you have for the entrepreneurs that they don't take this seriously? And
yeah,
why
I
do
think
you think
that
they're not taking seriously?
well, I think that often, so we work quite a lot with manufacturing businesses, and quite a lot of manufacturing businesses out there say we know all our suppliers, we know all of our customers, that it's very limited. Why would we do something like SEO, for example, which is a long-term strategy, and it's often difficult to say definitively this is the impact from what we've done. It's a cumulative approach. So I understand that when you're starting a business and money is tight, and money always has to be kind of considered. You always need to, I'm not one of these people that thinks that you should just throw endless amounts of money at things. Um, but right at the beginning, you're counting every penny and thinking, should I really be spending this on a medium to long term strategy, or should I be looking at something like Google AdWords, which is a more direct response kind of approach to marketing, or should I be, I don't know, should I just employ a salesperson, for example, and just send them out there and get them to bang on the doors of the people that I know and do it that way? And the answer generally is that you should be doing a bit of everything, and it's about trying to figure out what's going to work for you at the time, what you can put towards the different channels that are out there. So from an SEO perspective, you might say, actually, I can't afford to do a massive link building content kind of SEO campaign. However, I'm going to learn a bit about it and I'll do some of it myself. And I will write some blogs and get some blogs live on my website, and the same with social media, you need to say to yourself, "Oh, I need to get this social media out and I'm just going to do it." And brilliant. It's absolutely great if you've got some funding behind you, you've got a bit of cash in the bank and you can um, portion it out accordingly. You can put a percentage towards that direct response activity. You could put a proportion towards going out networking or going to conferences or buying an email database. All great things. But one of the really good things about investing early on in your SEO and content marketing and all that type of stuff is that you don't have to do it later on, or if you're really going to grow, you're going to have to do it sometime later on. And the longer you put off doing it, the longer it's going to take to achieve the benefits of that kind of activity. And it will enable people to find you that you don't know need to find you. And going back to those manufacturers. So, for example, we work with a company that or we used to work, should I say, with a company that produces the insulation for the inside of furnaces, magnetic electro arc furnaces, and they got a call from BMW's prototype teams. It's almost 10 years ago, um, but BMW wanted a prototype of the insulation that would go in between the battery cells for their electric car so that they don't get the thermal run on. And you're talking about a business there that was 102 years old, I think it was at the time, that had only ever produced this like very specialist insulation for furnaces. And that's an example. And I've got others where we have one of our clients produces specialist coatings, and and Aston Martin contacted them to spray specialist coatings on one of the materials that they were using, high-tech material they were using in the car. It was something like carbon fiber, but I know it wasn't quite carbon fiber, I think. And they'd been working with a university for 5 years at that point, and they still hadn't fully managed to get this material to be coated properly. And they through some random searches that they were doing on the internet, they found our client that specializes in coating the underside of railways rails, and that provides coatings on, say, ball joints that go in deep sea kind of applications, deep sea valves, which allow oil to be transported from oil rigs to shore, things like that. Very specialist applications, but they said, Aston Martin, I think it was Aston Martin, contacted them and they said, yeah, we can do that. We have that technology already. We already do it. And this university in the UK have been trying to do it for, I think, 4 or 5 years by that point. And it goes to show that despite you thinking that you know all your potential customers, or despite thinking you know how you sell your product and who you sell it to, there are opportunities out there that you don't necessarily know about, and that can come to light off the back of off the back of search opportunities off social media. Think of another one as well, actually. They produce a well-being app, and they, off the back of PPC and SEO, secured inquiries from the likes of Facebook. They secured, I don't know, AIG, Fujitsu. All of these companies became their clients, all off the back of the kind of marketing campaigns that we were operating for them. And yeah, so these are things that they would never have been able to, these probably companies that they would have struggled to get in front of if they'd have tried to get in front of them. The benefit of kind of SEO, of paid search, is that the activities is, you know, the searcher on the other side is making an action to actually go out there, and they're doing their research. So as long as you're there, there's an opportunity for them to contact you and for you to sell to them in a way that you can't get in very many other channels, which are much more kind of push things out there, you know, scattershot, much less targeted kind of approaches to marketing.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.